guys, it's Paul Pluta. Paul Pluta. Who's Paul Pluta? Paul Pluta is the YouTube guru, the guru's guru. That's right, the pontiff. And I'm doing paid review, MA10. And before I start that, I invented the wristwatch check. Wristwatch check. I'm wearing a bluesy, fuckers. Winner, Rolex chicken fucking dinner. Okay. Now, this is for Ben in the UK. Dear Archie, I've been watching your channel for approximately 2 years, and I must have seen all your material now. Keep up the great work and always say it how it is. This is one of your unique selling positions, USPs. I'm 38 and live in the UK, in England. I've always liked watches, but the real buzz kicked in 3 years ago. I have a growing 10-year-old watch collection, 4 pieces at present, and in my opinion, 3 iconic keepers. Please, can you, number 1, review my collection? Number 2, offer advice regarding the next piece. Payment of 100 Great British pounds via PayPal on its way. Keep up the good work, Archie. Well, here we go. Fuckaroonies! Let's go. Number 1. Here is my 4-piece collection. Number 1. Tag Heuer Carrera Caliber S. First ever Swiss watch purchased 10 years ago. Always wanted a Tag Heuer Carrera back in the day. Just love the design. Still enjoy this piece, mainly for holidays, and has been all over the world. It is just not worth selling. We'll be the judge of that, my friend Ben, but we'll come back to that. We will come, wristwatches will come back. Number 2, Rolex Submariner 114060, no date, Submariner ceramic. This is currently the centerpiece of the collection. Love the no date example. Purchased grey market, brand new, box papers, etc. Iconic and keeper. It's a keeper. I agree with you 100%. It is such a keeper. Number 3. Heuer Monaco Caliber 11. Always wanted this piece, so unique and in my opinion one of the best looking watches. I said I'd never buy another Tag Heuer, but for me this was a must and the only Monaco to get under £10,000. Purchased new retail but with 22% discount. Iconic and a keeper. Yes, I actually had a Caliber 11. Loved it. I did love that watch. Yes, I did love that watch. And number 4, an Omega Speedmaster Professional. Another must-have for me. Amazing watch. The one and only manual wind with Halcylite glass version. Purchased new retail but with 40% discount. It is who you know. This was a no-brainer. Iconic keeper. Archie, next piece, please. New or used, list of interests. Okay, let's have a look at this here. Number, he goes. Rolex. I love the 2016 Rolex Explorer 1. Now, interesting. I've actually got the 2015. I've got the smaller hand one, but it's basically the same watch. It's just that his has got the Mark II with the bigger hands there. Okay, that's okay. No offense. I'm not upset. I also like the Rolex Milgauss, the Rolex GMTs, the Rolex Datejust 41 range. However, I have a slight challenge. The Jubilee bracelet is not quite my thing, and I cannot cope with the scratches and polished center links that come on the Oyster bracelets regarding these models. I cannot be on my own here, surely. Very, very interesting question. I got to tell you, my good friend Scotty's made heaps of videos. He had a Batman, and he was forever trying to buy a replacement bracelet so he could have it with non-polished center links. He didn't like the center links being polished for the obvious reasons you've mentioned. So yeah. I must say, the Explorer 1, it doesn't have polished center links. Okay, the Milgauss does, but not the Explorer 1. The other thing is, I want to just pitch in a couple of mentions here. Datejust 41, you can get that on an Oyster bracelet. You don't have to get it only on the Jubilee. You can get that on an Oyster bracelet. Other interests include the Tudor Pepsi GMT, the Tudor Pelagos Blue, a Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso Grande. Yes, I love that watch. IWC Portuguese 7-day reserve IW 500705. Second-hand option only as the depreciation is awful. Yes, IWC just tanks like that. 1-day Apatek 5196G Calatrava manual wind. Looking forward to further suggestions from you. Okay, if you're ever in London, let me know. Lunch on me. Thank you so much for your kindness. Ben, I gotta tell you, I really like reading this sort of email. You're not a spoiled cunt who mummy and daddy bought you everything. You're someone who's got off his fucking ass, got a job, worked hard, and you've built a very nice collection. Very, very nice collection indeed. The Tag Heuer Carrera Caliber 5. Look, I've got to be honest with you. I don't think it's a terrible watch. I don't think it's terrible. It's a classic. You know, to most people out there, for non-watch people, that is a fucking nice watch. They love it. Look, I personally would say to you, so you got that when you were 28, and that's the first one that got you in the hobby. One of my biggest regrets is selling my first true luxury watch. And I think that is a luxury watch. Tag Heuer, Caliber 5. Fuck, that's a nice piece. It's a nice piece. I wouldn't buy one myself, and you know, but it started your wristwatch story. So I don't know if I'd sell it. I don't know if I would really sell it. The No Date Submariner ceramic. Fuck, that's gorgeous. That's just, I love that watch. I love the No Date. It's just so clean and pure. And it's useful. That bezel, that's just such a fucking useful thing there. The Heuer Monaco Caliber 11. Hey. I loved mine. I really did. I had the classic blue dial. And I think that's the coolest. The Steve McQueen. It was so fucking cool. And I tell you now, I remember I wore that. It had a sexual aura to it. That one. I'm not fucking joking you. I haven't mentioned this before much because people take the shit out of the story I tell. But I had women who wanted to fuck me because I was wearing the Monaco, and they weren't watch people. They just, it's the sexual aura of this watch. I think the Caliber 11 is a great watch. Why did I sell mine? To buy a Daytona. That's the only reason. I had to cash out to get a Daytona. Did I like my Monaco? Yes, I did. I liked it a lot. I liked it very much a lot. I did like that watch. And then you got the Omega Speedmaster Professional. Fantastic. That is such a cool watch to have there. I have no problems with that at all. Okay, so I gotta say, your collection, I like it because you built it slowly. A lot of people race out, they gotta have everything done instantly, and then they start adding shitters. Slow down, add slowly. You've got a beautiful collection. Any one of those 4 pieces there, most people would fucking love to have. So you should be very proud of what you have acquired there. These are not cheap. Wristwatches are fucking expensive. Now, as to what would I get as a 5th watch? Good question. Good question. I gotta be honest with you. We live in strange times. What's happened recently is the brand that holds its value is Rolex. Okay, Rolex, and for good reason. So I mean, I think you've got to really say to yourself, if you're investing money into watches, you want to be very, very careful how you do it. I'll come back to which Rolex in particular it would be cool, but let's go through your other interests, the other watches there. The Tudor Pepsi GMT, I actually love that watch. I think, in all honesty, I reckon that would be a perfect fifth watch, because you've got one brand per watch. Not that you have to really stick to that stupid rule, but the Tudor Pepsi, I think they're cool. I really do. I reckon the size of the Black Bay is 41mm. I think that's perfect. It's girthier than the Rolex GMTs. I think it's a perfect watch. So I would say that's quite a good thing to get. The Tudor Pelagos, I've never really been a huge fan of the Pelagos, but I do respect it as being a quality piece. But I would tend to say, in your case, I think it's kind of nice to build a collection of iconic pieces. Like, you've got two iconic chronographs, the Speedmaster and the Caliber 11. You've got an iconic diver in the Submariner. I reckon a GMT function piece would be really cool. So I'd tend to say the Tudor Pelagos, great watch, but let's say no to that. The Reverso Grande, that's a fucking amazing dress watch. I've got one. I love it. I do love it. It is a bit of a scratch magnet. Let me tell you that. You were whinging about center links. Let me tell you this. The Reverso seems to be made of fucking chocolate. Okay, it's polished, flat surfaces. It's very much a scratch magnet. I don't know what it is. I love the design. I love my Reverso. I love it to death, but it is a fucking scratch magnet. It's not available new. You'd have to buy that on the secondary market. They're kind of, yeah, they're very, very, I love that watch. Would I say to get one? I think it is a great watch. You'd have to hunt around for the right deal. The IWC Portuguese 7-day reserve. Look, at the moment with IWC, I'm being very cautious on the brand. If you've got a small collection, I would really say to you, put your money into Rolex or Tudor. IWC is fucking, it's just fucking awful at the moment. So be very careful there. Patek, yeah, look, you're only young. What are you, 38? 38. The Patek's a great watch. Loved my Patek. Yes. But I tend to think you get a Patek a little bit later on. Maybe your early 40s? Late, mid-40s, I suppose. Look, what would I get? Okay, that's a good question. I gotta say, I think the Tudor Pepsi is a great watch. I do like that. They are a bit softer than Rolex. They seem to, Tudor on the secondary market doesn't seem to hold as good as Rolex, which is a shame because they are cool watches. If it was me and you've got a chance to buy a fifth watch and you're somebody who takes their time and makes a very, very thought out process, it would be wrong of me to say you've got to buy Rolex. You must buy Rolex. Okay, I think Rolex, you want to preserve value. That's where I'd be going. I think Datejust 41, they're a nice watch, but I'd reckon sports would be where I'd go if it was me. I got to be honest with you. I would tend to go Explorer 1. Okay, the Milgauss is fantastic. I love my Milgauss. Center link polished, yeah, I know exactly what you're saying. If it pisses you off, get the Explorer 1. I just recently got a 39mm Explorer 1 and I fucking love it. I fucking love it. It's just freehand, just simple. It's got the same simplicity as your No Date sub, but it's just so understated. I love it. I really do love the Explorer 1. The real James Bond wore an Explorer 1 in the novel, because Ian Fleming had a 1016 in real life. So I think the Explorer 1 would be a perfect addition. The other option would be a black GMT. Batmans are crazy. Pepsis are impossible to get. This is the new models. But a black GMT, I think that's got legs. That very much has got legs, because you buy that, I don't see any downside to that. I reckon the black GMT on the secondary market, very wise buying. I definitely would see that. And that'd be nice, because it'd give us a fifth watch which has got a GMT function. So I really think my advice to you would be either an Explorer 1 or a black ceramic GMT Rolex. Depending on your budget, maybe if that's stretching it a bit, you could always go Tudor Pepsi. I think that is a great watch. That I think they're very cool. I don't think they'll lose much. Like Tudor traditionally comes out with a new model, then in the secondary market eventually it does drop a bit, but that model is super cool and super hot. I honestly don't see that happening, and it would only be marginal if it did drop a bit. Yeah, that's three that I'd do there. I think you've got a great collection. You've really thought about it. You've put time into it. You just haven't raced out like some rich person said, oh, I'll take one of these, one of those, one of these. Rolex is really, I'd add to Rolex. The thing is, although I don't encourage anyone to sell pieces off to fund more pieces, but say you did buy a GMT, later on if you wanted to get a Patek, you'd basically get your money back, if not a small profit, on the GMT. Okay, you're not going to see that. You're not going to see that on a fucking IWC. The JLC is a hard brand, because I've got one and I love it. I love my JLC, my ArchieLuxury Reverso. It can be hard to move. They can be softish. So I reckon my number one choice would be a GMT, followed by an Explorer 1, followed by a Tudor Pepsi GMT. And it depends on the deal. Like, I'm very much somebody who, when I'm buying a watch, I'll put a vibe out. Okay, I'll put a vibe out. I'm looking for a watch. For example, when I sold my gold Submariner, I rang a few dealers and said, hey, I've just sold my gold sub. I'm thinking about, I want to buy the next piece. And I spoke to Ronnie from Vintage Watch Co. And I said, Ronnie, I just sold my gold sub. And I said, I'm looking at a couple of things. What was I looking at? I'll tell you what I was looking at. I said, Ronnie, do you have any two-tone bluesies? I said, hey, I'm looking for a really nice condition. What I said to Ronnie was, I said, hey, I want a bluesy. I want no holes case. And I said, I want gold in the band. What that means is, on the earlier two-tone bluesies, they had a fully stainless steel clasp. On the later one, sort of 2000, I think 2000 or 1999 onwards, they put gold in the clasp. So you can see it's fully gold in the clasp. I said I want one with gold in the clasp, nice condition. I said to Ronnie I'd also consider, so I said, Ronnie, my choices are, I've sold my gold sub, two-tone bluesy, had to be blue, I didn't want a black two-tone sub, I wanted a bluesy. I said a simple paddock, like a 5196. And I think I also said maybe a day date. He said to me, hey Paulie, would you consider a world time? Paddock world time. And I said, ooh, slow down cowboy, it's a bit too much money. I don't think I can afford it. So what I'm trying to say with this story is I sometimes, when I'm looking for a piece, I look for a second-hand deal. So I don't just say, I only want a bluesy. I gave about 3 or 4 choices. And it's the yin and the yang. Which deal appeals most? And it's quite funny because years ago, when I bought my Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, the 14790 ST, which is the one I had the trouble with, I bought it on a forum. I think it was Time Zone. And I sent a wire which bounced back. Then I sent a check, and there was troubles. There was kind of problems all the way. Maybe that was the universe telling me, hey, this is too fucking hard, don't buy it. So sometimes with these deals, you just go with the flow. If you get a bad rub, hey, that's okay, man. Peace, man. Let's go, you know. You just got to go with the flow. So it all worked out okay. In my case there, the universe rewarded me with a white gold world time. Then I sold that and got a yellow gold. I got a bluesy now. Most of those things I wanted have come good. So that's kind of how I look at them as a deal. But hey, Ben, thank you so much. It's really cool to hear from you, and I prefer collections where the person has put thought in there and spent time and they try their best. That's what I like to see. I don't like, you know, just people who are rich and just, oh, buy whatever I want. Boom, done. I like people who are normal people who don't just get given money for free. You know, they got to work their ass off. You know, I quite admire that. So, Ben, thank you so much for requesting a review. I do appreciate it. Guys, these reviews keep me going. If I didn't have people like Ben to support me, just pack up and get a fucking factory job cleaning out urinals at a warehouse or doing stuff like that, medical experiments, and, you know, it'd be very tough. So I need these reviews. If you haven't done a review yet, or you'd like me to do a revised review, I don't have a backlog. Normally it takes about a week for me to get these videos from payment to airing. I'm trying to get these. This one from Ben's review here, this was dated the 2nd of March. So what's the date today? It's the 4th. What's the date? It's the 14th. So there you go. That's not terribly long. So I'm trying my best to get these reviews out, and so guys, let me know. Like, subscribe, tell your fuckhead friends, and don't forget to put some nasties down below. Until next time, fuckers. Ciao. Onwards and upwards, fuckers. Take my eyes on me, my thoughts on me just grow and grow and grow. I am the best there is. I think that I'm so grand, so grand.
Gotta see things, see new places and brand new things. Gotta go places and do things, maybe to forget it.